You've done it. You've made it to validation. You've made it through ideation, user and problem definition, and quality function deployment. That's a huge achievement. Well done. In the ideation stage, you identified a meaningful problem to solve for a community that really needed it. In the definition stage, you went deeper, learning to empathize with your users and truly understand their challenges. And in the QFD stage, you got specific about what your users want and what you can do to give it to them. Now it's time to bring it all together. Why? Because eventually someone will ask you to justify this idea. Maybe it's a stakeholder who needs convincing, maybe it's your manager, maybe it's an investor. Whatever the case, this stage has you covered. It's called validation, and it has two powerful parts. First, a review, where your AI co-creator asks the tough questions before anybody else does. Second, documentation, where your AI co-creator helps you generate 3 powerful documents. Let's walk through both. You're about to see how magical this can feel. So what's the point of this stage? It's simple. We're validating that your project is on course. This is something the best teams do regularly. Think of it like checking your compass mid-hike. Is the vision still aligned? Does everything still fit together? Are you solving the right problem in the right way? Let's take a moment to find out. Before you hit the button and let your AI co-creator review your work, you should do a few things to get the most value. First, do a self-review. Look back at everything you've created so far. Some things might not make sense anymore. Go ahead and discard those. Others might work better if they're combined into something simpler or clearer. Consolidate ideas where it makes sense. Second, talk it over with a few trusted colleagues. They know your context and your goals, and they might spot things you've overlooked. Third, and this one's powerful, share it with your actual user community. They might help you see the problem through a new lens. They might challenge your assumptions and give you a deeper understanding. Once you've done these 3 things, your project will be tighter, smarter, and ready for an AI-assisted review. Now it's time to dive in. Click Validate, then Review, then Generate. This is where your AI co-creator shines. It reads through your project, your ideas, your decisions, your rankings and scores, and it responds with structured, thoughtful questions. It's not here to tell you what to do. It's just here to offer suggestions. You'll get suggestions across 4 categories: ideation, user definition, problem definition, and QFD. There will be 8 in each category. Plenty to consider, but not too much to handle. You'll see everything laid out in a board format like a mini project management tool. If a suggestion resonates with you, drag it into the In Progress column. Once you've handled it, move it to Completed. If a suggestion doesn't make sense or feels irrelevant, discard it. No harm done. Want another round? Click White Page, type in White Page to confirm, and the AI will generate a fresh batch. You can even add your own ideas to keep track of your work. Once you've finished your review, it's time for the next stage, documentation. This part is almost too easy. Just click Documentation in the navigation bar, then Generate. That's it. Your AI co-creator gets to work again, reading through all your ideas and decisions, and then compiling everything into 3 documents. You might need to refresh the page if it takes a bit, but when it's done, your documents will appear ready to download. Let's start with the internal report. This one is detailed, really detailed, with multiple sections and appendices. It's written for a technical audience. Think engineers, analysts, or internal evaluators who want to see the logic behind your decisions. Some of the content is pre-written. Some of it is AI generated. AI text is clearly marked with a different color. Here's what to do. Step 1, read it and revise it. Strengthen what it gets right, fix what it gets wrong. Step 2, add anything missing. If you see a gap, fill it. Add in sections needed by your company or reviewers. You can write it yourself or drop it into an LLM with a prompt and get your favorite AI to write it for you. Step 3, format it. Add your company's fonts, colors, logos, and structure. Step 4, change all the text to black to make it presentation ready. Step 5, send it out with confidence. Next up, the external report. This one's lighter, shorter, friendlier. It's designed for a non-technical audience. Think stakeholders, execs, or customers who want the story, not the specs. This could be for an external or an internal reader who doesn't need all the details. But your job is still the same. Step 1, read and revise. Step 2, add what's missing. Step 3, apply your formatting and branding. Step 4, make all the text black. Step 5, share it. Finally, the pitch deck. A pitch deck is needed if you want to raise money. This follows the famous Guy Kawasaki 10-slide format. It's a great starting point for pitching your idea to funders, investors, or senior leaders. It won't be fully complete because the software doesn't have every detail it needs, but it will give you a solid foundation. The AI focuses on the problem and the value proposition. Depending on where you are, you might not need all the slides. From here, you can add visuals, polish the messaging, and get it ready for the spotlight. And that brings us to the end of the validation stage. What's next in your design process? Conceptual design, where your idea starts taking shape. That means building a formal list of requirements with clear targets. Breaking your system into smaller parts using functional decomposition or mapping. This divides your complex system or process into smaller, more manageable parts or subfunctions. Brainstorming solutions. Comparing and selecting the best ones, just like we did in ideation. Optimizing your design. Then running a risk analysis like a design failure modes and effects analysis. And wrapping it up with a concept review. After that, you'll be ready for detailed design. And don't worry, we're building tools to support you every step of the way. Stay tuned. You've come a long way. Congratulations and well done. You've done more than just brainstorm ideas. You've chosen a path, thoughtfully, deliberately, and with purpose. You now have a clear vision of what a successful design looks like. You understand who you're designing for, the problem they face, and what makes a great solution in their eyes. You've mapped out how to deliver that solution, and you're ready to bring it to life. That's design at its best. So keep moving forward, stay focused, stay creative, and we'll see you in the next stage of your design journey.